Holy Qur'an is the book of science, the science of nature. Physically phenomena of nature, the divine laws, upon which the entire world, entire universe is running. And with apologies, it should be a copyright case on scientists to call these scientific laws. How will these call scientific laws? Science has discovered these laws. Science did not create, did not produce. These are divine laws. Science only discovers. Science has not made anything. Creation ex nihilo was not done by science, not made from non-existence to existence. Yes, by using these things, a new thing is brought forward. It doesn't become creation ex nihilo. Allah is also the creator, humans are also the creator, but what is Allah the creator of? Without any model, without any material, creating things by himself, creation ex nihilo. What does human do in that creation? Allah made wood, from that wood furniture is made. Creation ex nihilo doesn't done by human. Wood can't be made. So these are divine laws that have come in the Holy Quran. These are not scientific laws. And the purpose of the Quran is to remind through it. Advising, it is used in the terminology of the Holy Quran. Through the great signs of the power of Allah Almighty. Allah Almighty attracts people towards Himself. Therefore, in Surah Ar-Rahman, Surah number 55, inside para number 27 of the Holy Quran, at least 31 times this verse has been repeated. And which of the signs of your Lord will you deny, O jinn and mankind? Signs have come in Quran, they are for reminder and advice. This is not the book of science, it's the book of science. And it wants to tell you that there is a creator of this universe, who created this universe and didn't create and abandon. Rather, everything is under His control. He gave humans and jinns the choice that they may choose their Lord by their will, or they may walk on the path against their Lord. We have made the path of guidance clear. If you want, adopt the path of gratitude, whether ingratitude. But those who strive in our way, we shall open paths for them. Man has to make an effort, then Allah Almighty will guide. If man doesn't strive, you won't receive guidance forcibly. Guidance is the most precious thing in this universe. It will be given to those who make the effort. So the Holy Quran calls you towards that. All the physical phenomena of nature you are seeing, their explanation is only one God. God is the only explanation of all the physical phenomena in this universe. God is the only explanation behind every natural manifestation visible to us in this universe. God is behind that. He is the clarity that it is happening by His will. It's not done by chance. Rainfall from the sky, and from the dead earth, the growth of crops. Likewise, the movement of clouds and winds. Likewise, by using same water after irrigating various trees, the production of different fruits, and each type of fruit having a different taste. These are the things that the Quran addresses. Similarly, the creation of mountains and its purpose. The spreading of living creatures on earth, the creation of 2 million species. The flight of birds in the air, the sailing of ships in the seas, and the search for seafood. These are physical phenomena that have been repeated numerous times in the Holy Quran. And the greatest of them all is the creation of human. How is human created? And his limbs, eyes, ears, intellect, heart, these blessings that Allah Almighty has bestowed upon him, Allah Almighty emphasizes them. Signs, these are all signs of nature. So this basic topic. Now, if I will quote the verses upon them, it would take an hour. Let me tell you the top 5 surahs of the Holy Quran. Understand this from the perspective of the Holy Quran. It's the pinnacle of understanding. The top of the list of manifestations of Allah's power. If anyone wants to read, it's Surah An-Nahl, chapter number 16 of the Quran, Surah number 16. Then on the second number is Surah Ar-Rum, Surah number 13, the Holy Quran. Meaning all the signs of Allah's power will be found in a combined form. Third on the list is Surah Ar-Rahman, Surah number 55. On the fourth number is Surah Al-Waqi. And on the fifth number is Surah Qaf, Surah number 50, on which I have avoided through issue number 61. Inviting the truth through evidence for the deniers of God. I have covered that entire surah. Surah Qaf, Surah number 50. My brothers, today, due to science, the view of humans towards the universe has become very broad. Through telescopes, you have begun to see millions of kilometers away. And through electronic microscopes, things that we could never imagine are now before us. They came in front of us. Those things have come in front of us. It means that the entire human progress is on one side, and this 100 years progress is on the their side. According to today's standards, science has further clarified our vision. And we have understood more about how complex life is. It cannot be made by making it. So how did it come into being without being made? We all of us, jinns and humans, all intellects combined. If an egg is broken in front of them, a chick cannot be made from this egg. We are not saying to make the egg. The egg created by Allah, if broken, no one can make even a small bead from this liquid substance. That's why the biology case has been finalized. That living disease can never be created out of non-living things. It is the chicken that has to give the egg from which the chick is formed. From the flower of the tree, only the seed falls. A tree can be made from that seed, but the seed cannot be made by anyone. So today, the things humans are observing, this was not done before today. But this extravagance did not deny the existence of God. Rather, the details of His powers have made them more apparent on humans. If someone has discovered this thing, that with respect to the earth, the sun rises from the east and sets in the west. This is also discussed in the language of literature. Otherwise, the sun does not set. It comes in Surah Al-Kahf that King Zulkarnain is who saw the sun setting in the mud. So they object that its sun doesn't go into the mud. So today, lift up the New York Times too. It also mentions sunrise and sunset. So does America not know today that there is no sunrise or sunset? It is discussed in the language of literature. So the Quran is also a book of literature. It's discussing in literature. So this matter of creation, meaning the creation of the earth and sky, the creation of the universe, all the things that are visible today have only taken one step from them. If someone finds out that the sun rises from the east and sets in the west, does this law create the sun? This law is not the creator of the sun. It only tells you about it. If our elders didn't know how an egg is formed inside a hen's belly, and today we have found out how it forms by different procedures and comes out, what will we say when we find out about this procedure? This process has created the egg. This is just an explanation of how it's formed. Who is creating it? Who passes through all paths? Who decides that only the egg will come out? This is something else. Science then says it's physical phenomena of nature.